Hey traders, John Howell here. I want to share with you some things that I've been doing, or some analysis I've been looking at when it comes to do the indices, S&P 500, the ES and the NQ, and something really interesting is forming on the 4-hourly charts, and I want to share that with you. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so let's get straight into it. What an incredible start to the year it has been, right? Like my success rate has just... I'm pretty close to 100% success rate. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I even had a loss this year. So, trading has been amazing, guys. And I hope you guys, if you aren't doing well, then it's really important to start to learn the art of trading the markets instead of going with your emotions. And I want to give you a free training for this. And the free training is I want to share with you exactly, what pattern I look for, what's my number one trading plan, what do I follow every single day, when do I get in, when do I get out on the Forex market, futures, crypto, so on and so forth. So if you go to johnsfreetraining.com, then you'll be able to get access to that free training, and I'm going to walk you through everything so you can start to look for, so you personally know what to look for in a high quality, high probability setup, what it actually looks like, okay? So I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to share all the details for free with you. So go to johnsfreetraining.com, and when you register, I've got an awesome little introduction video. Wait till you see that. It's amazing. Anyway, let's go have a look at what is happening on the 4-hourly chart. So I'm looking at the Dow Jones right now, and what's happening with the Dow Jones is we had a very strong rally up. Look at this here, very strong rally up. But look at this here, we've had a very deep pullback, and if I use the good old Fibonacci tool, you can see that we have, from that low point to the high point, we've only retraced less than 50%. So this actually could be quite powerful to the upside because we've actually retraced less than 50%. And you can see what's happening here, right? Notice when we're looking at these selling legs, notice we've come down through here, but we're really we're getting a weak period. So here's the thing. If indeed we do start, if the 4-hour starts to hold here, okay, this is the 4-hour chart. If the 4-hour starts to hold here and we start to rally back up and we start to get back above this 35,600 on the S&P, then that pretty much gives you the green light. We're going to race to an all-time new high. And then traders, you know what? I'm actually expecting to end this, to put an end to this craziness and to bring in one of the biggest crashes we've ever seen. We're probably going to see the biggest blow off we've ever seen. Something like, I'm trying to think of markets, right? Like Bitcoin last year. So I'm expecting that anyway. Now I'm looking at a 4-hour chart, but I'm expecting one of the most craziest moves to the upside. Now, when I say craziest moves to the upside, traders, right, that happens over a couple of months' time. You don't do a video today and then tomorrow you're like, oh, John, you said it's going to make one of the craziest moves we've ever seen, and then did nothing today. It's like the big moves, right? Big moves like that take time. But I am expecting that. So the purpose of me saying that is maybe, just maybe, if we do, the if scenarios come into play, and if we do start to get a breaking above this high, then guess what? If we start to get something like this and we start to get a breaking above there, oh my goodness, get ready for a move to the high side, and then maybe that's when that blow off top is going to happen, is going to form. And so for me personally, let me take this off the screen here. For me personally, what I'm looking at on the shorter time frame charts is I can see, notice how there's been a lot of, I use that line through there, right? Notice how a line has actually rejected one, it started point there, rejected it once, twice, 3 times, and then look what happened. This was actually last week as well too, right? So if I go down to my hourly chart now and I squeeze up, this is now, look what's happening on the hourly chart. So this is the power traders of using multiple time frames. Use the big picture, right? Use that higher time frame for that big trend, and then you can start to go down a bit more. On that free training, you'll see how I use this. It's really, really, really is powerful, okay, when you start to understand this. But look what's happening here, okay? We ran up, come back down, and now we're holding here. That simply means, that's telling me this, that if we hold here over the next few hours, maybe through to the opening of today of the US market, if we get something like this and then suddenly we start to get something like that, guess what? And we do start to break above this high through here. Look at that. That's that high point through there. Guess what? Now we're likely to start to see something like, we get that, we're probably likely to get a bit of a pullback, and then we're likely to race above here. And if we do that, then guess what? Now we're likely to start to see that's that starting point. Now I've gone back to the 4-hour chart. So the same thing applies to the ES as well too. Look at the ES, E-mini futures. Oh my goodness, look at this here. From the low point to the high point, we've only retraced less than 50%. Right? It hasn't actually been 50% retracement. They say 50%, sometimes even 60%. If it's strong and then it bounces, we could actually see quite a nice move. Now here's the thing. What we're actually getting through here is this. We're getting a very strong move up, but we're getting a very weak period. So once again, the way that I look at this is that I'll be applying my trend line. Again, this is the 4-hour chart looking at the E-mini now, okay? The E-mini, the S&P. And I'd use a trend line somewhere through there. If I go to my hourly chart now, I might be able to, let me auto this here for a minute. Yeah, so if I do something like that and then bring that down, yeah, we could keep that there, but it's more like if you use a line, you can see this is that's that line in the sand. See how that's that level through there, which is around the 4,540 level. Okay, well, actually, let's actually be exact here because you guys like exact numbers. 4,530. That means if we hold it and we start to break back above there, yeah, let's go back to the hourly chart for a minute. If we do that, we're probably likely to run, and then if we do that, we're probably likely to make a big move to the upside. And if we do that, then that's probably going to be the start of, say it with me, traders. That's right. Blow off top coming. And same for the Nasdaq as well too, right? So the Nasdaq has also been doing the same thing as well too. So the trend is starting to change. And look at this here. Ever since we've been going down through here on this 4-hour chart, look at all this here. Notice how strong this move here is. Strong this move here is. So it's very, very, very strong on the downside. Noticing the buying legs, it's like a little bit of a pullback, right? It's like a little pullback. See that through there? It's like, a little pullback. Notice how strong, notice how much stronger this leg here than any other buying leg here. And now we're getting what? A pullback once again. So we could be getting ready, good old Fibonacci tool. We could be getting ready. This one here is actually retraced 50%. And now we're holding here. So the Nasdaq has actually pulled back a lot more. And now we're getting ready for a trend change in these markets here. So this is actually really interesting, traders, to see what's going on here. But again, especially on the ES, that big one there, let's go back to the 4-hour chart once again. If we do hold here, traders, and we start to break it back above, and we start to get back above that 4,575, expect a new high to come. So there we go, traders. Make sure you head on down to johnsfreetraining.com. Go get access to that free training, traders. If you are struggling with the trading right now, then secret number one, there's 3 secrets you're going to learn. Secret number 1 is all about what I had to learn to actually go from $250,000 in debt over a course of 3 or 4 year period trading the markets, to then what I had to learn to actually then go from that to then actually making money in the markets. And it really comes down to one big thing, and I'll share that with you. Secret number 2 on that is I'm going to walk you through all the details to my trading pattern. I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to show you exactly what the setup looks like. I'm going to walk you through examples on cryptos, Bitcoin, stocks, futures, even the foreign exchange markets. And then secret number 3 is all about how I can condense that down when I'm trading the stock market to only trade 1 hour per day. And even if I'm trading the other markets, I'll share with you exactly what I look for and my scans and how I actually scan for these massively success rate trades. So this is what I want you to do right now, traders. There should be a link in the description, or go to Johns, JOHNS, freetraining.com. That's johnsfreetraining.com. Go over, This is what's going to happen. Put your email address in, and then before you get access to that training, I've got a quick little short little introduction video with a little bit of bonus, a little bit of a surprise there as well too. Wait till you see what's actually on that little introduction before you get access to the main training. Again, this is all free. That little introduction video is going to blow you away. So click on that link in the description, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.